up, beautiful people? I am Darnaya Darice. I hope you are having a wonderful 2022. I wanted to come before you and give you three myths about working from home or applying work from home. If you don't know, my husband and I are corporate recruiters, and we run through or we come across issues all the time. The first myth that I want to talk about is most people think when applying for work from home jobs, they think number one, it's easy to do. Okay. And this is a big myth. Okay. If you have not done a work from home job before, especially in a call center environment, so that's what I hire a lot for right now. It's work from home in a call center environment. It can be challenging for you, especially depending on what industry or field that you're getting into. I particularly hire for the healthcare field. And so I, once people get into it, they're like, whoa, I didn't know I had to know all this information. I didn't know I had to align with all these laws and be aware of them when I'm speaking to customers or members. You know, it's a lot during training. It's a lot of different apps you're going to use. It's a lot of different logins you have to remember. You got to pull up so much information. And then if you are one to work with a couple different clients or have a couple different work from home positions, the apps will change. Most likely, some will stay the same as far as how you communicate with your team members or your department. But as far as what you'll be using can change. And so I've been finding there's a lot of misconception where people think it's easy to always work from home. Oh, because I'm working from home in my own space, I can lollygag, I can slack off. This is going to be a trip on the road. And then they get bumped in the train. It's like, whoa, okay, slow down. All right. And then some don't feel prepared when they go into the space. The second misconception is that, oh, I cannot show up to work and still have a job. Okay. And many other work from home positions and spaces and companies, if you do not show up and you do not call, you do not communicate, you are listed as an NCNS. You're a no call, no show. Okay. And when you do that, in some places, wherever you're hired at, you can get fired that first time you do that. You can get let go after 2 or 3 times. It is being documented. So show up to work. If you're not going to show up, communicate that. If you want to resign, let's be adults and send a resignation letter. Have that communication there. So communication is key. All right. We have a lot of people who I'm just going to throw it in the wind. And I feel like we have to learn to take responsibility. So that's another thing. If you're not going to come, you're not going to show up, or this is not what you want to do, whatever, send a resignation letter. Let's learn to be more professional. Okay. And the third myth, I can be anywhere in my home and not be an issue. No, you cannot be just anywhere. You see this space here. This is my husband and I mini office. I have my desk here. He have his desk on that side. You have to have a dedicated space. Depending on which company you work for, which industry they may not want you near a window. You have to be facing a wall. You need to be distraction free. Okay, so these are some of the things you need to think about when you are looking for a work from home job. So my message for 2022, or just a word, if I can get a word 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, today's word will be elevate. Okay. And elevate means to raise, lift something up to a higher position. In order to do that, you need to exercise, you need to build your mental space. You need to gain more knowledge. When we're talking about to elevate in the workplace, you need to be willing to take on more responsibility. And I see that a lot of people are afraid of challenges, or they are afraid to learn something new, or they say, oh, I can't do this, I wasn't expecting this. And it's like, what did you expect? What did you expect? You thought it was going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. When you're in a new position, it's not always going to be easy, but you have to be willing to learn and gain the tools. And I feel like right now we have people who will run away from that. They want less responsibility. If you ever want to elevate in the workplace or just in your individual, you will not elevate without some type of discipline. All right. So those words for today need to stick with you. Elevate, take responsibility, discipline myself. Okay. So that's what I have for you in the comments. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this channel. All right. I got so much coming for you in 2022. We got some more natural hair videos, lifestyle, and motivational videos. So I hope you stay tuned.